Hey, it's Mr. A. So sorry I couldn't be here for class today, but I have a wedding to go to, and I know you guys will be super awesome. Please make sure that you've done everything on the agenda before this point. You should have done 1 through 5. Once you've done that, you are going to walk yourself over to the poop emoji table. There are 2 sheets of paper. You need this one, and you need this one. You need both of them. You are going to work in teams of 2 or 3 in each of your houses. So please make sure that you write all of your names on the sheet of who is working together. So you can have a maximum of 3 teams. Please listen very carefully on how to do this. Step 1, just look at the problem sheet and solve these problems. Notice that it says write the expression. You do not need to solve them. So if we look at the first one, triple the sum of 42 and 64. Well, I know that sum is a key word to put parentheses, and I know that sum means to add. So 42 and 64 being added in parentheses, and then triple. Well, I know that triple is meaning times 3, and it could go at the front, it could go at the back. Once you have the answers, you flip it over. On this side, the answer sheet side, you're looking at the same number 1. You should see your answers in there. Well, it wasn't this one because I didn't do 3 times 42. This one. The sum of 42 and 64 times 3. Circle that letter, go back, solve the next one. Literally do all 20 of those, all 20, okay? So do those first. 20 here, circle all the letters that you get. Once you're done, then you go over to this page, the clue sheet. So after you've answered all 20, go to the clue sheet. On this clue sheet, it says, as soon as the clue has 2 check marks beside it, you can use that clue. So once you've solved all the problems, there will be some clues with only 1 check mark. So what that means is, you're gonna go back to this sheet. You will have 20 different letters circled. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and all the way through 20. Every time you see that letter, you go put a check mark in that box for that letter. So I answered D here. So on D, I put a check mark, okay? That's it. So once you've solved all 20, do this paper, and the only way that you're thinking right now is just, okay, I have that letter, I put a check mark at that letter. Once you have all of that done, you don't need this sheet anymore. It will not do you any good once it's finished, okay? Keep it, don't throw it away. You just don't need it. On this sheet, it says, as soon as a clue has 2 check marks beside it, you can use that clue to solve the puzzle. There are some clues with only 1 check mark. These clues cannot be used to solve the puzzle. So once you have all these filled in, you're gonna have some with 2 check marks, some with maybe even 3, some will only have 1, or a letter might not even have a check mark. Let's just say, for example, that maybe C has 2 check marks, okay? We're just gonna use that as an example. That might be completely wrong. And that means this clue is needed. But since D only has 1 check mark, I'm just gonna basically cross out letter D because I'm not even gonna need it. Again, this is just an example, so don't literally cross out letter D because it might actually be needed. I'm crossing out the ones that only have 1 or 0 check marks because it says these clues cannot be used to solve. But as soon as a clue has 2 check marks beside it, we use it. So this says, Ginger is the name of a pet that does not have 4 legs. So I go over here and I look at this sheet. This has all the children's names. So you have Lucy, Marco, Ellen, Ricky, Katie, and Walter. You're trying to figure out what kinds of pets they have and which name is the name of their pet. So each of them are gonna have a different pet with a different name. So the clue that I just used right now is Ginger is the name of a pet that does not have 4 legs. So if I look at all these kinds of pets, I see goldfish, I see dog, I see hamster, I see cat, I see parrot, I see turtle. Well, I know that dogs have 4 legs, I know that hamsters have 4 legs, cats have 4 legs, turtles have 2, parrots have 2, turtles have 4, goldfish don't have any legs. So the clue says Ginger is the name of a pet that does not have 4 legs. So that means down here, I'm going to go ahead by the names of the pets because these are all the pet names, right? I know that it could potentially, Ginger could be goldfish. So I'm gonna leave that open with a circle, meaning that could be my answer. Ginger can't be the name of a dog. Ginger can't be the name of a hamster or a cat. It could be the name of a parrot, and it can't be the name of a turtle, right? So I've, using the clues, already narrowed down that one of these people, right, either Lucy, Marco, Ellen, Ricky, Katie, or Walter, has a pet named Ginger, Okay, I don't know if it's a goldfish, I don't know if it's a parrot, and I don't know whose it is yet, but I have it narrowed down to Ginger being only a goldfish and a parrot. So what you're doing is, once you've got all these clues with the check marks, do all the ones that have the 2 or more check marks and use those clues to help you solve it. If you and your team can correctly figure out which children has which kind of pet and the names of that pet, you will earn your house 150 house points per team. So that means you could get a potential of 450 because you're only allowed 3 teams. Good luck. I will see all of you on Monday. No homework this weekend. You're awesome. I believe in you. Okay, bye.